Sculptor's Stone. In a small, bustling town, there lived a young sculptor named Luca. He was known for his incredible talent in carving lifelike statues from marble. His works were admired far and wide, and many believed Luca was destined to become a master sculptor, renowned across the land. However, despite his skill, Luca was deeply unsatisfied. He felt that something was missing in his work, something intangible that he couldn't quite grasp. One day, while searching for the perfect block of marble in a nearby quarry, Luca stumbled upon a peculiar stone. It was rough and uneven, far from the smooth, flawless marble he usually sought. But something about the stone intrigued him. He felt a strange connection to it, as though it held a secret waiting to be revealed. Luca decided to take the stone back to his workshop, despite its imperfections. As Luca began to chisel away at the stone, he found the work unusually challenging. The stone was stubborn, resisting his efforts to shape it into the vision he had in his mind. Days turned into weeks, and Luca grew frustrated. The stone was nothing like the ones he had worked with before. It seemed to have a will of its own, refusing to conform to Luca's expectations. He began to doubt his abilities, questioning whether he had made a mistake in choosing such a difficult medium. One night, exhausted and disheartened, Luca sat in front of the half-finished sculpture, staring at the stubborn stone. In the silence of his workshop, he realized that he had been trying to force the stone into a shape that wasn't true to its nature. He had been focused on what he wanted the stone to be, rather than understanding what it already was. With this newfound insight, Luca approached the stone with a different mindset. Instead of imposing his will upon it, he began to work with the stone, allowing it to guide his hands. He listened to the subtle cues of the material, respecting its natural contours and imperfections. As he did so, the stone began to reveal its hidden beauty, a form that was far more profound and unique than anything Luca had initially envisioned. When the sculpture was finally complete, it was unlike anything Luca had ever created. The stone's natural flaws had become its greatest strengths, giving the piece a character and depth that resonated with all who saw it. People from all over marveled at the sculpture, not just for its craftsmanship, but for the story it told. A story of acceptance, growth, and the beauty of embracing imperfection. Luca realized that the journey with the stone had mirrored his own personal growth. He had learned that true artistry wasn't about perfection or control, but about understanding, patience, and allowing oneself to grow with the challenges life presents. In accepting the stone's imperfections, Luca had discovered his own potential, not just as a sculptor, but as a person.